My name is Erica Rates, and today I am going to be talking about speech generating devices being used for individuals as a form of AAC. And the first one I'm going to show you here is actually made by Prentke Romich, also called PRC. Prentke Romich has been around for about 50 years. They were founded in 1966. Initially, they were used for individuals who had no speech or were paralyzed, and these devices even have eye gaze on them. But the first one I'm showing you here is a model Accent 1000 device from Prentke Romich. This speech generating device was actually my son's. He is 5 now, has autism spectrum disorder, and we got this for him when he was 2. He was nonverbal, now is very verbal, and this was his first device. And these devices are very beneficial for individuals who have no spoken language or very limited spoken language, also individuals who have difficulty with social communication. This device uses LAMP principles and strategies, the software in this. LAMP stands for Language Acquisition Through Motor Planning, and it's a therapeutic approach that's based on the neurological and motor learning principles, as well as clinical experiences that show how language actually develops. And the individuals, the thought is they don't depend as much on the symbols as more the motor planning of the patterns of the buttons they're pushing. That's how they learn how to create different words and different phrases when they communicate. So when you're looking at getting a speech generating device, it's important to first make an appointment. Set up a meeting with a speech language pathologist. That's a very critical step to make sure you're getting the correct device. And then once you decide on getting a speech generating device, your next step would be funding for the device. This device here cost around $4,000 to $8,000. Prentke Romich devices do. Insurance covered it for us, but some companies cover part of it, all of it, or none. And these are quite costly. This device has a choice of color selection. My son loves red, so he chose red. There's a case on it, there's a handle, and there's a little stand here, actually, that you can stand it up. There are ports for chargers, USB, there's Wi-Fi, and his actually has a little shield on the front that's removable, and that helps for individuals to select the correct item without accidentally sliding over to another one. It makes it a little easier for people that are younger or maybe less motor skill capabilities. And that's removable, so you can wash the screen as you need to. This device can either go in a fixed mode or dynamic mode. Fixed mode means that what you see is what you get, and that's the only options available to the person. Dynamic means that as you select one item, such as, select here, the rainbow for colors, it'll move to another screen. It's dynamic. And then from here, we can choose red. That's my son's favorite color. So that's the one I chose for this here. You can also input your own symbols onto here. You can see we've inserted an actual photo of my son on this one. And you can hear here, it says,
"My name is Caden."
Caden, you can put their name. He had it.
I am 3
when he
years
was
old.
3, he used it. He put the names of his pets in there, his school, his birthday. That's right, buddy. And so you can put photographs in it, pictures of things. You can use the graphic images here. You can see the graphics. There is some text, and then it is met with the actual vocal outputs. There were different choices. I picked one that kind of sounded like a younger boy. There are different accents, different voices. You can adjust the speed of the voice, the volume, the sound of the voice, the delay between pushing the button and hearing the voice. And I even personalized some of my own voice when he was young. Some of the things that he really liked, and he kind of liked hearing my voice come out of it sometimes. There are 300 core words on this, and some of the pros of a speech generating device: it gives individuals a voice that do not have language, vocal verbalizations. The graphics and symbols used on these devices are usually a really good fit for individuals with ASD because a lot of times they are visual learners. So speech generating devices give them a static way to look. And it actually requires less memory for them sometimes than spoken language, which can be sometimes be complex and changing. And graphics tend to be sometimes with visual learners a lot easier to pick up. And technology is so common today that they really wouldn't stand out carrying this in public. It looks kind of like an iPad with a case. So it just kind of blends in with everyone else carrying their iPads and iPhones and computers. The cons to this device is it's quite expensive. The training support we got was not very much after we bought it. I went online, did some computer-based trainings, but did not have a lot of support in learning how to program the software. It's not intuitively, I don't believe, user-friendly. It took some work. It made sense to my son, but didn't always make sense to me. And it was just kind of trial and error, learning how to use it. Another con would be it's kind of heavy for a young user. I don't know if it's super portable, weighed a few pounds, so it could be a little difficult for some people to carry around. It could be bulky. Another company that has speech-generated devices is Dynavox. It was started in 1983. And they as well have the speech-generating devices. Their devices have fixed dynamic screens. They also have screens that show scenery, which was great because you could have a scene that's the bathroom, and then it could show each item that's in the bathroom. And that helps people learn language by the context that they would use the language in and where they might find the items. But there are, in Dynavox devices, they're similar costs to the print ceramics, around the $4,000 to $8,000 range. However, there are apps you can put on your iPad or iPhone. Print ceramic has the app Lamp Words for Life. It's about $300, and it has the technology just at a cheaper price. And then there is Proloquo To Go app on iTunes, and it's $250. So there are more reasonable options for people that might not have the insurance coverage for these devices. It has been great to help my son to learn. It has not in any way impaired his speech. If anything, it has helped him to speak. It helped him to learn to vocalize because he would see the button. He would push the button. Let's see if we can get something here for you.
My name is Kadini. I'm 3 years old.
So now we're looking for some food.
Banana.
It says banana. And then he says, oh, there's a picture of banana. I want a banana. Now I heard the word banana. So you might think that it would hinder speech, but a lot of time it actually encourages vocalizations. It's been great for us. I mean, he has just learned so many things. So I apologize that everything's kind of backwards for you here. But one that we used a lot, let's see here. There was a healthcare one. So you push the healthcare button and it's dynamic. And then see if you look, it opens up. And he used to like tunnels and ball pits and trampolines and things like that. So those were some of the choices that he used a lot early in therapy. And then also food was very important to him. There were different options: lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, breakfast. And within those categories, then there were choices within those. He might want soup or cracker or cheese or whatever. And you can add more things. You can create new. And so it's very dynamic. There are animals on here, foods, things that have to do with body parts are on here, colors, alphabet, feelings, emotions, just anything you can think of has been covered on here. It's really a great device. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.